It's a great day for transformation. Today is July 14th, 2023. Welcome to another morning manifestation session. I am your host, founder and leader of One Transformation Center. Samion is my name. And we celebrate humanity. It is our intention, our goal, to inspire, motivate, and heal lives and relationships across the globe. We like to consider ourselves your proverbial fuel station. Proverbial fuel station where you can stop and get fueled up so you don't have to ever worry about running on empty. I give thanks this morning for those who may be listening throughout the day. Thank you for tuning in and allowing us to join you on your journey of transformation, elevation, and remembrance of who you are and whose you are. Those who are here for the first time, we say thank you for joining us. Also, we ask for you to take a minute and like the stream from wherever you're listening to today. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Like the stream for us. Share it with other people. Comment, use the hashtag Morning Manifestation. Tune in, let us know where you're tuning in from. As we stated before, our mission is to inspire, motivate, and heal lives and relationships across the globe. I'd like to know how far our reach has expanded. So, just for a point of inquiry, here's what we do every morning. Monday through Friday, as part of the 5 a.m. club. So on the weekends at 8 a.m., we begin with stretching and breathing exercises. Continue with the oath of manifestation, followed by our affirmative reading, concluding with our prayer of gratitude. So as I stated, let's take a moment to like the stream. Tune in and check in. And let's prepare ourselves for the next 20-30 minutes to receive the inspiration and motivation and healing that we need to go forth and be that which we're called to be today. Oops, had a little overlap, so stop that there. There we go. All right, you ready to begin the session? I am. As I stated before, we begin each session with stretching and breathing exercises. So from right where you are, seated or standing, take a moment just to check in. I want you to take note of your current breathing patterns. Don't change anything. Just be normal. Be as you are. You know, so frequently we forget to breathe. We consciously do not remember. Yet our body innately continues to inhale and exhale. But when we forget to breathe, now we begin to act from a space of reaction versus response. And it is a fact that those who have a higher level of oxygen also have a greater level of productivity. So we want to consciously put forth the effort to increase our level of oxygen so that we can increase our level of well-being. Let's begin with a few stretches. Raise your hands above your head and stretch as high as you can. Reach further. Bring your arm back to your side again. Now turn your torsos to the left. Straight, stretch. With your chin pointing to the left shoulder. Stretch it. And return to the middle. Now to the right. Stretch. Stretch. And return to the middle again. Now raise your hands above your head again. And reach further than you reached previously. For the great motivational speaker Les Brown once says, to reach for the moon, for if you fall, you will land amongst the stars. Reach. Reach. Your hands back down to your side. Now roll your shoulders backwards a bit. Releasing the tension from your neck, shoulders, and upper back. Reverse to the front. We've come so far, carrying so much that we no longer need to carry. It's time for us to drop it off. Now, let's begin to take deep breaths. And with each inhale, we begin to allow ourselves to align with everything that's working together for our best and highest good. Every person, every place, everything. Welcome it. And with each exhale, we're going to release every fear, every frustration, every agitation, every sense of anxiety, every dis-ease, discomfort, every person, place, or thing. Let it go. It doesn't serve you any longer. So begin to breathe with me. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale through your nose. And exhale. One more time. Inhale through your nose. And exhale. We'll take a couple more of these deep breaths, but this time, once we release it, we're going to release it with a staccato breath. Meaning, this allows us to release anything, any reserves, anything that may be left over that tried to hold on for the release. Let's begin. Inhale through your nose. And exhale. Again, inhale through your nose, deep as you possibly can. Release. One last time, let's make this one the best one. Inhale deeply through your nose. and release. Great job. Let it go. And one last time, as we inhale, raise your hands above your head. Inhale. And stretch. And release. Great job. Roll your shoulders and shake it out. Do you feel the blood quickening, moving more quickening through your body? Feels good, doesn't it? That's the definition of being alive. All right, now let's prepare for our oath of manifestation. The oath of manifestation is the remembrance. It's our promise. It's the promise to ourselves. The promise we make to ourselves. It's the promise to align with all that we desire and that desires us. For you know that what you desire also desires you, right? If you didn't know, now you know. So we're going to align with all that is seen and unseen, heard and unheard, that is known and unknown, that is tangible and intangible, that is expected and unexpected. So join me as we read along with passion, with fervor, the oath of manifestation. And we declare, I accept and receive unexpected good, unexpected money, unexpected love, unexpected kindness, unexpected generosity, unexpected offers, unexpected prosperity, coming in unexpected ways, from unexpected places, in my life and in the life of others. I am constantly guided and boldly empowered to receive the lavish abundance of the universe. I accept the principle that abundance and prosperity have already been given to me. My acceptance makes it real and opens the space for manifestation to rush in. I open wide the doors of my consciousness to receive and to give. It is done now. Through this oath of manifestation, all things are possible. I declare absolutely that I live in a friendly universe that is always providing for me. I can feel it powerfully happening now. I open to receive more abundance and to give more abundance than I have ever experienced before. I can afford anything I desire. In fact, I am so prosperous, I need never worry again. I am grateful for all that I already have, and grateful for all that I'm ready to give. I keep myself lifted in high consciousness, no matter what the appearances are. God is all there is. I let the God times roll, and so it is. Now, place this oath, this promise that you've made to yourself, upon the mantle of your heart. keeping it at the forefront of your mind, while delivering it to the core of your being, activating every cell in your body, rejuvenating and reauthoritating your DNA to operate on your best and highest good. You are deserving. You are worthy. Now it's time for our affirmative reading of the day. An affirmative reading comes from A Course of Miracles, which you can find at www.acim.org. www.acim.org. And today's lesson, today's reminder, comes from lesson 195, which I've placed into the chat for you to listen, or for you to follow back, or go over and read for yourself. Why? Because in all thy getting, get an understanding. Make sure that it's clear to you so that you can begin to practice it. Lesson 195 reminds us that love is the way to walk in gratitude. Love is the way to walk in gratitude. Let's listen to the narrator as it shares with us the insight that we need to usher us into the space of complete gratitude.
Lesson 195. Love is the way I walk in gratitude. Gratitude is a lesson hard to learn for those who look upon the world amiss. The most that they can do is see themselves as better off than others, and they try to be content because another seems to suffer more than they. How pitiful and deprecating are such thoughts! For who has cause for thanks while others have less cause? And who could suffer less because he sees another suffer more? Your gratitude is due to Him alone who made all cause of sorrow disappear throughout the world. It is insane to offer thanks because of suffering, but it is equally insane to fail in gratitude to one who offers you the certain means whereby all pain is healed and suffering replaced with laughter and with happiness. Nor could the even partly sane refuse to take the steps which He directs and follow in the way He sets before them to escape a prison that they thought contained no door to the deliverance they now perceive. Your brother is your enemy because you see in him the rival for your peace, a plunderer who takes his joy from you and leaves you nothing but a black despair so bitter and relentless that there is no hope remaining. Now is vengeance all there is to wish for. Now can you but try to bring him down to lie in death with you, as useless as yourself, as little left within his grasping fingers as in yours. You do not offer God your gratitude because your brother is more slave than you, nor could you sanely be enraged if he seems freer. Love makes no comparisons. Gratitude can only be sincere if it be joined to love. We offer thanks to God our Father that in us all things will find their freedom. It will never be that some are loosed while others still are bound. For who can bargain in the name of love? Therefore give thanks, but in sincerity, and let your gratitude make room for all who will escape with you, sick, the weak, the needy and afraid, and those who mourn a seeming loss or feel apparent pain, who suffer cold or hunger, or who walk the way of hatred and the path of death. All these go with you. Let us not compare ourselves with them, for thus we split them off from our awareness of the unity we share with them, as they must share with us. We thank our Father for one thing alone, that we are separate from no living thing, and therefore one with Him. And we rejoice that no exceptions ever can be made which would reduce our wholeness, nor impair or change our function to complete the one who is Himself completion. We give thanks for every living thing, for otherwise we offer thanks for nothing, and we fail to recognize the gifts of God to us. Then let our brothers lean their tired heads against our shoulders as they rest a while. We offer thanks for them, for if we can direct them to the peace that we would find, the way is opening at last to us. An ancient door is swinging free again. A long-forgotten word re-echoes in our memory and gathers clarity as we are willing once again to hear. Walk then in gratitude the way of love, for hatred is forgotten when we lay comparisons aside. What more remains as obstacles to peace? The fear of God is now undone at last, and we forgive without comparing. Thus we cannot choose to overlook some things, and yet retain some other things still locked away as sins. When your forgiveness is complete, you will have total gratitude, for you will see that everything has earned the right to love by being loving, even as yourself. Today we learn to think of gratitude in place of anger, malice, and revenge. We have been given everything. If we refuse to recognize it, we are not entitled, therefore, to our bitterness and to a self-perception which regards us in a place of merciless pursuit, where we are badgered ceaselessly and pushed about without a thought or care for us or for our future. Gratitude becomes the single thought we substitute for these insane perceptions. God has cared for us and calls us son. Can there be more than this? Our gratitude will pave the way to Him and shorten our learning time by more than you could ever dream of. Gratitude goes hand in hand with love, and where one is, the other must be found. For gratitude is but an aspect of the love which is the source of all creation. God gives thanks to you, His Son, for being what you are, His own completion and the source of love along with Him. Your gratitude to Him is one with His to you, for love can walk no road except the way of gratitude, and thus we go, who walk the way to God.
That is lesson 195 from A Course in Miracles, which reminds us that love is the way, which affirms that love is the way I walk in gratitude, which reminds us that there is no other way to be in the space of gratitude except through love, which compels us to have an attitude of gratitude. I know many of us have heard this saying, we've heard this position, yet we've often wondered how to get there, or we've been faking it until we can make it. Or we've been operating from a space of gratitude for the things that we can control, or the things that seem like it solely pertains to us. However, gratitude also goes in those spaces where it's uncomfortable, and those spaces where it seems to be separate. Why? Because we have to remember that as God, or what we know as God, the creator to some, the divine to others, the universe, goes before us and is omnipotent, is omnipresent, and is all-knowing. So everything that is occurring along your steps is already paid for you. It's already paid for you, and it's set up for you to win. Now, here's the key. Even though you're set up to win, even though the perfect move, the perfect place, the hearts have already been changed, the minds have been changed, so that when you walk into the room, that you're accepted, that you're loved, that you're viewed as an extension and reflection of God, you have to show up that way. You can walk into that room and change the perception because of you not being in alignment, not truly being the light that shines, not truly operating from a space of love, because we know God is, the creator is, the divine is love. Not love with conditions, but love unconditionally. The love that is allowing, accepting, and embracing people, places, and things as they are. Realizing that there is no separation. There's a uniqueness about them, but no separation. For they are uniquely showing up in their pre-described space, in the spaces that they have agreed to before they came into this physical incarnation, to be an extension and reflection of that which they were created in the image of. As are you. You're here fulfilling the same role. Even though it looks the same, even though it may even challenge the way that you view the world, they're holding and showing up in the same space, consciously or unconsciously, knowing or unknowing, willingly or unwillingly, to fulfill the purpose that they've created with the Creator. So instead of us seeing the circumstances and situations, let us look beyond that and begin to see God in all things and all people. Begin to see the commonalities, the similarities that exist versus the disparities. Then, and only then, can you truly love unconditionally. Then, and only then, can you truly move by way of gratitude. Then, and only then, can you have an attitude of gratitude. Now, I'll close with this. The attitude of gratitude is what makes room for an increase of our blessings. Granted, our blessings already exist. They're already present. Yet, because you choose gratitude, you're able to see and unlock, to seize more of these blessings than you were before you made that decision to choose gratitude by way of love. So I challenge you today to accept love as the answer. Not love based upon the way you feel, but love as a simple way of being. Using this key to allow, accept, and embrace people, places, and things as they are. And as they adjust, you rinse and repeat. You adjust. Let's take a moment and begin to pray and offer a prayer of gratitude. Father, Mother God, we give thanks today for this lesson. We thank you for the reminder of gratitude, as well as the map, the path to take in order to really seize it in its complete and unblemished manner. The path that you've showed us is through love. Love that lacks no conditions, love that lacks no understanding, love that lacks no peace, love that doesn't lack grace, but love that is full with joy, full with acceptance, fully allowing people, places, and things to be as they are, with the understanding that you are in this too. That they are simply showing up and serving in the capacity that you have authorized them to do, and it is our role to show up accordingly. To be that extension and reflection, to fulfill, to uphold our soul contract. That through gratitude, through the attitude of gratitude, which is ushered by love, we have more access to our blessings. We have more access to our abundance and prosperity. We have more access to our freedoms. And we give thanks to you today for that reminder, for this reminder. We give thanks for the opportunities today to minister this gratitude, to shift our mindsets to a space of full acceptance, full allowance. That love will shift from a conditional state to unconditional. That gratitude will be our attitude. We give thanks that it unlocks so that we may see and preserve and adhere to receive more blessings and a greater bounty. That we will be prepared to receive as you continue to bless us indeed in the enlargement of our territories. We thank you that through gratitude, through the attitude of gratitude, we see that there's more than enough for everyone, that there's no limitations. We thank you that your will is continuously being done on earth as it is in heaven. We thank you that we now have the power, the authority to set aside anything and everything that is not in a governance, it's not in accordance with your will, with your plan. For you alone know the plan that you have for us. Plan to prosper us and not to harm us. Plans to give us hope and a future. We place our future in your hands, that your will shall continuously be done on earth in our lives as it is in heaven. We thank you and we align with you from this moment forward. And so it is. Amen. Amen. Ashe. Asheo. Give thanks. All right, good people, that concludes our session for today. If you have missed any part of this, feel free to go to YouTube. Go to YouTube and you can go to the One Transformation Center page, YouTube, that is. And as you're there, listen from the beginning. Like the stream while you're there if you don't mind. It's free. It doesn't cost you a thing. Share it on your social media spaces so that others can also move into this space of gratitude. They can really begin to understand that attitude of gratitude is what you really want. And how do we get there? It's through the walk. It's through the path of love and without conditions. Unconditional love. God's love, agape love. And also hit the notification bell and subscribe if you haven't already done so as well, so you know when we're coming online. Then again, we'd like to thank you for investing in your transformation. We hope that you continue to join us as part of the 5 a.m. club throughout the week, Monday through Friday, and at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday and Sundays. In addition, there's some other streams to listen to, the Transformative Conversations, as well as Transform My Life stream. Catch up. There's hundreds of listens out there. Provide you with valuable information that will increase your awareness, increase the sense of who you are and whose you are. That will provide you the inspiration, motivation, and healing that you desire, so that you can witness, that you can fulfill a full and healthy life. You are deserving. And if you're compelled to support our mission more, the mission of inspiring, motivating, healing lives and relationships across the globe, if you're compelled to support us with a donation, monetary donation, feel free to go to Giveify. We greatly appreciate it, as we are a non-for-profit entity. Your donation base. Go to Giveify and One Transformation Center. I'm placing this into the chat, so if you just simply click on it, and you can click on it and then go ahead and just make a contribution. Without any further ado, we'd like to just thank you for being with us. Thank you for being with us. And we'd like to remind you that we love you, that we embrace you, we honor you, as we see God in you. So go forth and be the change you desire to see, and continue to be great. Until next time, good people.